Good morning, everyone. I am running a little behind because I lost my dongle. I know that's kind of a strange thing to say, but I have an adapter that I need for my microphone for my phone, for my camera, for my camera phone, and it was packed away because I took it with me last weekend just in case I needed it. I don't know, I guess I didn't need it for anything. Sometimes I use it for my phone to plug into my car, so maybe that's why. But anyway, I'm coming to you live from northeastern Montana, and I am going to share a fun fold card with you. I am going to multitask today. I am getting ready to mail out my Harvest Hellos class, and I promised I'd do videos for each card, so this is one of the cards that you'll be getting if you sign up for my class. Otherwise, this is going to be the card that you just get to see for fun. Maybe it'll inspire you to make one of your own. Good morning, Sandra. All right, so I'm going to flip you around. I'll show you fall came to northeastern Montana, so it's a little cooler, but still brown. We had a little of the white stuff yesterday, but not a lot. Okay, I'm going to put you in the holder, so I'm going to put my hand over so you don't have to get bumped around quite so much. All right. So, it looks like if I'm making you sick, I'm very sorry. I'll move the paper instead of the camera. Okay. So I have a lot to share with you today. We're going to use a lot of tools. And let me make sure. Well, I know I'm live because I already saw Sandra was watching. So let me get on my iPad and so I can see the comments. Otherwise, I can't see the comments from my phone if it's in the holder. There we go. We are off to the races. Oh, I can't see the comments. Okay. I had to turn my volume down. So, take care of some business first. The business that we have today still is the Designer Series paper sale. It lasts till the end of October. It's 15% off all of the papers that you see. We are going to be using one of the papers today called Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper. And I'll show it to you up close. The pieces that I have, I've chopped it up quite a bit. I had to order another pack. So here are some of the patterns, but you'll see one of the patterns up close today, and it's got different stuff, different seasons, some pets, some winter, Halloween. They are very good at shipping, so if you are interested in Halloween, you can still get it in time if you order today, probably. All right, and then the paper pumpkin this month, you have to be signed up by the 10th of November. It's going to be gingerbread based, and it's going to be really, really cute. I think it includes enough supplies for 15 gingerbread themed gift card carriers and envelopes, but you can also turn it into cards too if you'd like. And so that's the paper pumpkin kit. This is our subscription kit that comes to your door once a month, and all the pieces and parts are in there for you. So you don't have to have anything but maybe a pair of scissors handy if you just want to follow the directions. Of course, other things you'll need. But look at these cute little embellishments, little candied embellishments. Pretty cute. So I'm excited to get this one. All right. And then, of course, I have my Earn Free products. And you can sign up for that by going to my email, or signing up for my newsletter, excuse me, or you can get a hold of me through my my email also, or you can contact me through here if you're not sure quite where to go, and I will get you started on that. So like I said, today we are going to use the Harvest Hellos. Good morning, Deb. We're going to use the Harvest Hello stamp set, but we're going to use the Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper from the August-December mini catalog. I'm going to toss that aside. I always lose stuff, you know me. So I'm going to show you, we're going to use, this is the set that I did my class with this month, excuse me, and they will be going out today. I had a few minor delays. I couldn't get my little caramel sticky stuff yesterday to dry, so they didn't go out yesterday, but they are going today. And so we're going to use this stamp set, and we're going to use the Apple Builder Punch. In the last catalog, they were a bundle, but they're not a bundle anymore. So my Apple Builder Punch after doing this class is about worn out. So we're going to do that. I hope I don't need those because I tossed them further away from me than I was planning. But anyhow, there's the set we're going to use. And like I said before, we're going to do a fun fold card. So we're going to get started. So I'm starting off with a 4 1/4 by 11 piece of black cardstock. And I am going to score this at, excuse me, I'm going to score this at 5 1/2. This is our Simply Score tool. You can also use, oh, I don't want to score it at 5 1/2. Yeah, I do. Okay. It looked like it wasn't the right size, but it is. Anyway, you can also do this with our paper trimmer, but I like the more of the exactness with this. I have a harder time messing up on this. All right, so I scored it at 5 1/2. I'm going to set that aside. And I am going to get our paper trimmer out. And I'm going to cut 2 3/4 of an inch off one end. Two 3/4. So there we have it. We have our fun fold card, our base. This is our card base. All right, so I'm going to fold this over and I'm going to burnish it with the bone folder. Sometimes I get this cut edge on my cardstock from my paper cutter and I just go over it with my bone folder and it takes care of it. Now this is our other piece we're going to do. We're going to put here. I'll do the same thing with this piece. So, all right, next up we're going to use, I have all my pieces, they're all right here. We're going to use a piece of, this is some of that Perfectly Plaid paper. Perfectly Plaid, is that what it is? Plaid Tidings. I think there was a Perfectly Plaid at some point. So that will go there. So we may as well just go ahead and put it down. I'm using the Stamp & Seal, not the Stamp & Seal Plus this time because this is just a card. It's a card, so it doesn't need the extra holding power that I needed for the 3D project I did last week. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down and hope I don't regret putting this down already. Okay, line it up, lay it down. Okay, I'm going to set this aside for a minute. I'm going to put these together, but first I'm going to emboss this. I'm going to use the Tasteful Texture embossing plate, and I'm going to use the machine. If you're using the old machine, you have to use the blue plate on this one. But let me grab my machine. So like you've seen before, this is our Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine, and it changes the paper into shapes or textures. So this time I'm just going to add some texture just to give it a little bit more background. So I'm going to put the paper into the folder. Then I need to get my plates. I need, for this one, I think I need 1, 3, and my 3s. We'll try that. I don't think I need my 2 plates. They're numbered, so they tell you what plates you need. So we'll try it. If it doesn't work, we can always add more plates. So it goes 1 and then 3, 3, I think. I'm still getting used to my new machine. You always put the fold of the embossing folder in first. Okay, nope, this isn't it. This is too thick. So that means it's a 1 and a 4. So I put the 3 plates away, aside, and I'm going to use the 4 plate instead. Yeah, like I said, there's a little bit of a learning curve when you go from one machine to another. So, and from what I'm told, this gray plate is the same thickness as the blue plate, but I haven't checked that out. All right. I'm saying hello to a friend of mine that is deaf. So when I say hello, I don't know if he can hear. He can't hear me, but maybe he'll get it that way. All right, let me put the machine and the plates aside because we're done. I'm noisy today. We're done with the embossing machine for today. If this turned out, I guess I should have looked before I put it away. So, and there we have it. We just added some texture to it. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it just gives it a little bit more detail than just a normal piece of paper. Oh yeah, you can see it. My replay is delayed about 10 seconds, so I have to wait and see what you see. Or I waited to see what you see. Okay, now I'm going to put this on. And I guess this is going to be a little bit of a 3D project because we are going to make some pumpkins and we're going to 3D the pumpkins. Okay, get that kind of lined up. Kind of eyeball it. There we go. All right, so this is how this is going to be. Like this. All right, and then we're going to put a white piece of paper in here so you have something besides black to write on. Stamp and seal. This would also be a good place for, actually I'm going to use I call it the runny glue. It's the Tombow, because that way I can wiggle it a little bit before it and get it to line up, because I don't know if I'm lining things up quite as well as I usually do today. So I'm going to put this in. Look at that. I didn't do half bad. All right. So there we have that. That's going to go there. I'm going to hold off for just a minute to put it there though. I'm going to make some pumpkins. First I need a drink of water. Sorry if that's gurgly in your ear. I am going to make some pumpkins with our apple builder punch. And if I don't want the stem and the leaf to punch out also, I use a piece of paper that is 1 3/4 inch in thickness. And then when I open the punch up and slide this through, I can just you can see that there's no paper that's going to be cut with the leaf and the stem. I didn't line it up very well because I cut the bottom of my apple off. Let me try another one. That's what I get for... There we go. And yes, you can turn these over. You can also put them down on the table. Line them up like this. As easy as you can. Or there you go. And then push down if you have a hard time with dexterity with your fingers. Well, we have one more we can fit in here, so we may as well use up this paper instead of having it just laying around. And we need 4 anyway. So, excuse me. Wouldn't you know it, get a frog in my throat when I come on. So the next thing we're going to use is, I'm actually going to use that pumpkin even though it's got a flat bottom. We're going to use the Stamparatus next. Now Stamparatus is a stamp positioning tool, and because I've been doing so many of these, I have decided, or I have it set up to go with this for this class that I am mailing today. So I have one plate set up for the apple because I've been doing a lot with the apple punch. And I have one set up for the pumpkin. And when I'm stamping multiples, I set it up so that, I'm going to set this over here just so I have a level surface on this side to ink. I set it up so that any shape that I put in there will be stamped with this. Now you can also put this on a block and stamp that way. All right, go get those yearlings, Sandra. All right, and so I'm going to set it in this. I punched this out already, and now I'm going to set it in there, and then I'm going to ink it up. This works really, really well for when you have to stamp multiples and you want them to all be in the same place. So then I'm going to close it, press down a little bit, and reopen it, and there is one of my pumpkins. So I'm going to do the same thing again with my pumpkin. Just kind of pop it in there, ink it up, and close it. Like I said, I need 4 of these. So there's the second one. And as you can see, my punch is getting a little worn out. I tried sharpening it with some foil last weekend, but I think it helped, so I'll have to try that again. Run it through some foil, sharpen up those blades. Did I ink this already? I would say no. The beauty of the Stamparatus is also that if you don't get it inked properly the first time, or you want it a little darker, you can go back in and ink it up and it comes out exactly where it was. Actually, I didn't do it very well on that one either. My top part, it's all kind of not very good there. So there you go, that's a little better. And then we'll do this one. So like I said, this one needs 4 pumpkins. We're going to kind of make it a little 3D. You could still flatten it out to put it in the mail to someone that you love, or anyone that you wish to cheer up a little. I'm doing this more as a Thanksgiving, Halloween, depending on which sentiment you chose. Oh, there goes my phone. I wish my family would answer that. Anyway, we're going to ignore the phone. Sorry about that. Oh, somebody did grab it. Yay! My family gets kudos today. Is this something new? Kylene, the Stamparatus isn't that new, but we've had it for a little while. All right, I'm going to line up this little dippity-doo here with one of the slots in this, or I could do it, I'll show you how to do it on the paper cutter too. And then I'm just going to emboss, or not emboss, I'm going to score down the middle. Same thing on this one, just line it up with this. And score it. And this one. And then we'll do this one. Oh, I was going to show you how to do it with the paper trimmer. Let me grab the paper trimmer. I'll just show you how to do one. All right, so with the paper trimmer, you would line it up with the track and then hold it down. And then this is our scoring blade. So this doesn't cut it, it just drives over it and puts the dent in it. So there you have, it's scored with this also. So either tool works fine. Either one is a fantastic way to score your pumpkins. Wow, I'm thirsty this morning. Must be that toothpaste. I don't know. Anybody else have toothpaste that dries out their mouth? So I'm going to fold these. All 4 of them, I'm going to fold them. And then I'm going to glue, 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 and make a 3D kind of card. For this, actually, I think I'm going to use some tear and tape just because I want it to be a little stronger. I could use the Stampin' Seal Plus also. Ouch. Sorry, I have skin tags and my shirt was caught on one and it hurt. All right, so let's do this. Put the paper down, peel it off. Then I'm going to line these up. There we go. Now I'm going to do that again. There we go. Now I'm going to put another one there. Okay, and we're going to do one more. Now you could make more of these and add a stem, and you could have little 3D pumpkins around your house. Not getting this. One is not coming up, so you just get a sharp edge and take it. Let me show you what I mean with this little 3D pumpkin. There you go. So we can have little 3D pumpkins just laying around. You could tuck a stem in there and a leaf in there, but we're going to make it for a card. So we're going to put a stem in there. Hello, Frank. Thanks for stopping in. So we're going to put a stem, and I'm going to use I'm still addicted to my old pokey tool. I know it's a paper piercer. We don't sell these anymore, but I still love mine. So I'm going to put my stem back here. And then I have, oops, I did my stem upside down. To me, the stem this way goes for apples. The stem the other way goes for pumpkins. Pumpkins seem to have a bigger stem at the bottom. Frank's probably just checking to see if it's all right to come out. I make sure everybody's quiet when I'm doing my lives. I try. All right, now I had a container that had all my extra leaves, and I'm just going to use one of my extra leaves. My extra pumpkin leaves. To me, this is a pumpkin leaf, so we're going to go with the extra pumpkin leaf. This is for another project I've got going. Project's going. So we're just going to tuck this back here. Use a little bit of that glue to hold it. And then we have a pumpkin leaf. I could actually even make it fold down. I like that better, I guess, maybe. Not even a maybe. I like that better. Or I fold it down on one of them. See, so you can flatten it when you're going to mail it. Okay, so the pumpkin's ready. Stuck to the paper. And we're going to bring our card back. And we're going to put this on here. Okay. So I am going to use tear and tape for this part because I want this to stick well. So I could use tear and tape. I could use I could use the glue, but, or I could use the Stampin' Seal Plus. But I've really decided I like tear and tape. So you only put your adhesive on one end, and then pull it off. Second matter. Then kind of center it. Ooh, some of it's trying to leak out the side. There. All right. Kind of center it on there as best you can. There we go. I'm also going to use tear and tape on this. And I think I'm going to use a glue dot also, because it looks like my leaf is trying to not hang out where I wanted it. So put tear and tape on the back of this, and there we go. Kind of line it up again as best you can. A lot of eyeballing in this profession of mine. And just push it down. And I think, like I said, I'm going to put a glue dot just to make that maybe. Yeah, it's fine. Well, I'm going to put it there anyway. Miss Indecisive today. Then if it gets smushed, it's still going to be all right. It'll just hang out with wherever this flap goes. But to mail it, you would just push it down and mail it, and then it would pop open when whoever got it gets it. And it's kind of it's not even a kind of, it's a 3D. And let's see what else we can do here. Let's dress up the inside with a stamp. Oh, there's my stamp set. Now you could put jack-o'-lantern face on these before you, if you wanted this specifically for Halloween. We could do Hey There Pumpkin, Give Thanks. I think mine might say Hey There Pumpkin. I like that. Hey There Pumpkin. So I could put this on the Stamparatus, or see, I even have the leaf from the set on a block, because I said, I've been working hard on this. Trying to get this class out, and it's going today. My caramel dried overnight, so we are in business. So, I don't know if I have a scratched piece of paper anywhere here. I should just mark up my mat. All right, Hey There Pumpkin is working. I usually do a test and hope it turns out. Yay! All right, and then we can let's see, should we dress up the side? Maybe put a few seeds underneath there. There's some cute seeds here. Maybe we'll put seeds down this side. Yeah, that's it. This part this end part I didn't have all planned out. You can tell, right? All right, we're just gonna eyeball it. Put some pumpkin seeds down the side, just to give it a little decoration. And then we need to decorate, we need to make a card. Or not a card, an envelope. Yeah, always, always, always dress up your envelope. So we will get the Stamparatus back out. And we're gonna just put the envelope flap. Oh, no, we might just put this down. Oh, it's not gonna work. Oh, maybe. We're gonna try it. If all else fails, it's just an envelope. okay. This is where you mess up on live video. Or not. Ta-da! I got a little blip, but it's okay. I wanted to use this again later and I didn't want to have to set it up again. Okay. So now I will put that leaf back on. No, actually, I'm not going to put that leaf back on. I'm going to put this leaf on. Because to me, this is the pumpkin leaf. And you know what? We'll just have it come down. And I need a stem. Where's my stem? A whole lineup of. And then I can color this in if I want. Or not. There we go. And then we can use the Hey There pumpkin down here. And we have a card and an envelope ready to go out the door, and a video for my class. So if you are expecting my class in the mail today, this is one of the cards you will be making. Thank you. So if there's no more questions, remember to comment, share, like, and I will do a drawing for those people that do that. I'll do the drawing next week. So I hope you have a fantastic weekend. My daughter's home and my oldest son is living close, so we have family around. So I don't know what we're going to be doing, but it should be something fun. Anyway, I hope you have a great weekend and take care. Stay warm if you have snow where you are.